Hey everybody, it's your girl Mrs. Garcia coming back with another video. To all my new watchers, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification down below. You guys, we made it to 520 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Today I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite comfort foods. It is smothered pork chops with mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you everything I put inside, so let's get started. Here I'm just showing you guys, of course, to wash your vegetables, and I'm semi-peeling my potato. I do like some of the skin to still be on. Your preference, if you want to remove all the skin, you can, but I do like to keep some of it on, not only for color, but for the vitamins inside of the skin. So I did take my potatoes, washed and diced those. Now I'll be adding them to my pot. I am adding a little bit of salt. That way if I did miss any dirt off the skin, it's gonna help remove that inside of the water. So we are gonna cook those until they become pork tender. Until then, we're gonna start washing our pork chops. These are some thin cut pork chops with the bone in. You can use some with the bone out, your preference. Anytime you do use meat, remember to wash your hands after. So we are going to start putting the batter on our pork chops. This is 1.5 cups of flour. Then I'll be going in with some complete seasoning, some lemon pepper, garlic powder, some seasoned salt, and black pepper. And then we're just going to give that a good mix. After we wash our pork chops, I'm just going to place them down on the cutting board and start to pat dry them with a paper towel. And I'm just going to lightly season both sides. Again, with some of the same seasonings we use for our flour, because we're going to be building flavor. So it's just a little sprinkle of each. So now we're just going to fully coat our pork chop in our flour mixture. Pat it on and then shake off any excess of flour. Go ahead and place it to the side. They should look like this. So this is just me going back to the potatoes. They are now for tender, so we are going to take those out, drain the water. I did run them under cold water for just a second, and that's just to remove a lot of that salt because we do not want them to be too salty. So here we're just going to go in with some cream, butter, garlic powder, black pepper, and parsley. And just take out all your anger and smash all those potatoes. It's a good workout. So you just want to smash those until they become fluffy. And if you need to, go ahead and add more butter and a little bit more cream to make them more velvety. And again, your potatoes will need to be super flavorful because we're going to put the pork chop and the gravy on top. But look at this, so beautiful, flavorful, and airy. So let's get our pork chops cooking. To my pan on medium-high heat, I added my olive oil And this is just a tip again to show you guys when your pot is hot enough, just sprinkle a little bit of flour inside. Once it starts bubbling, you know it's hot. So I'm just adding my pork chops, and we're gonna cook those until they are golden brown on each side, which is about 3 to 4 minutes. So beautiful. And if you do want to make sure it has a nice crust like so. And once those are done, just go ahead and place those off to the side. Now we are going to start our gravy. I did take 1/4 of that red bell pepper and diced that. Then grab a teaspoon of minced garlic. And I'm just gonna saute this until it becomes fragrant. So you want to take some of your seasoned flour or just plain flour and just add a couple of teaspoons inside of your pan. And we're just going to mix that around. Now you see me adding more olive oil, and that's just to thin out my roux. And that way we can cook the flour down so it doesn't have that flour taste when you are eating your gravy. Once it's all cooked, and you want to cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes, I am starting to add my water. So I am going to use about 2 cups of water. If you want to use chicken stock, you can. Just make sure you get the low sodium one. That way your dish isn't overly salty. And we're just going to keep mixing that to make sure there's no lumps and bumps. And here again, I'll just be adding a little bit more seasoning. The same seasonings we use, so some complete seasoning, lemon pepper, seasoned salt, black pepper, and to make sure our gravy has flavor, you add paprika. And just give them a good mix. After it's been sitting for about 1 to 2 minutes, make sure you go ahead and taste and adjust the seasonings to your liking. There you just see me putting a little bit of chicken bouillon and a little bit more black pepper. That is optional. Once the gravy is almost done, you want to go ahead and place your pork chops inside so they can absorb some of that flavor. And just make sure you cover your pork chops all over. You just want those to be inside for about 3 to 5 minutes. Would you look at that? Oh, this was no lie, like so good. I love this. This is like one of my favorite comfort meals. Like this is a great dish to have on a Sunday, for your family day. It's so amazing. Yes, it takes a minute to really cook this recipe, but I'm telling you, the end results are so worth it. And there you have it, our smothered pork chop over our garlic mashed potatoes. I hope you guys all like this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content. And hit the bell notification down below so you can be notified for the next video. And for more tasty recipes, go ahead and hit the playlist at the end.